What's poppin', YouTuber? Welcome to my channel, Astro Finesse. It's your boy Lil Finesse, the Jiggy Hippie, back with another video for y'all. In this video right here, we're gonna be talking about the part 2 of my energy sign series. It's gonna be part 2 of Virgo energy. And I'll pause for the cause. If you don't know how to read your birth chart, if you're a new subscriber, if nobody put you on as to why it's so important, that you have to look at yourself through astrology, study yourself through astrology, and overall love yourself through astrology and numerology. Don't worry, I got you. But there's a couple of videos. I put the link in the description. You have to watch them first so you can become hip to the knowledge of what I'm about to talk about right now. So if you realize, look at your birth chart, you are a Virgo sun, or you have a lot of Virgo energy in your chart, or you have a 6th house stellium, and I have a video on stelliums in my house series. But if you have a lot of Virgo energy in your chart, this video is for you. So without further ado, let's just get it popping, shall we? Alright, so boom, Virgo energy. So first, let's take a recap of where we are so far. Because like I said, in this series, in my astrology videos, that the whole astrology wheel, the zodiac cycle, represents the cycle of the human experience. Like I said, we are all spiritual beings living a human experience. So the zodiac circle, the 12 signs, kind of characterize each different stage in our human experience life. So we started off with Aries as being the baby, Taurus as being the toddler, Gemini as being like the preschooler. We had Leo as being the child. We had Gemini as being a preschooler. We had Cancer as being the child, Leo as being a teenager, and now we are at Virgo, which is like the young adult. And I'll break down why I gave Virgo the young adult deeper in this video. But to start, for the new people, the basics of Virgo energy. So Virgo obviously is an earth sign, is a mutable sign, means that it's easily adaptable, likes to constantly change, and the internalness of them are always moving, like they're always analyzing things. And I'll get deeper into that analytical nature. So mutable sign, ruled by the planet of Mercury, which also rules Gemini. And as we know, Mercury is the fastest moving planet in our solar system. In our human body, it represents the nervous system. That's why the nervous systems move so fast and carries information to our brain and other parts of our body so fast. Fastest planet represents our communication, the way we think, analyze things, speak, and communicate and relate to others. And also, Virgo is a mutable sign, like I said, ruled by Gemini, and it's an earth sign. So now, why did I give the Virgo the young adult kind of stage in our life? So in a lot of us, when you're in a young adult stage, that's when you first start working, get your first job. That's when you first have to take care of yourself. Like first start to taking care of your mundane responsibilities. First start getting responsibilities in life. First start having to take responsibility for yourself, whether it's working, taking care of your body, kind of having like mundane responsibilities. Like nobody's taking care of you like that as much as when you were younger anymore. And now Virgo energy, what is the mantra for Virgo energy is I analyze. Now Virgo energy, people that have a lot of Virgo energy in their chart, analyze things, peep things, read deep into things, read in between the lines of things, look at things on a deep level. Their brain cannot stop analyzing things. Because like I said, just like Gemini, ruled by Mercury, how Geminis are always curious about what's going on. They can't stop like not thinking or not asking questions or not analyzing things by looking at their environment. Virgos do the exact same thing, but Geminis are more of the extroverted kind of nature of analyzing. So that's why they like to speak and talk a lot and are very like more extroverted in their analytical nature. Virgos are way more introverted in their analytical nature, but they still have the same strength of being able to peep everything, look at everything, and analyze everything. So if you are a person that has a lot of Virgo nature in your chart, you will understand and you will notice that you have a lot of like nervous energy inside of you. A lot of, like I said, the nervous system ruled by Mercury, a lot of nervous, kind of anxious energy inside you. But on the outside, you just carry a very cool, calm, collected demeanor. A lot of people might say you're very reserved or shy. And I wouldn't say Virgo energy are shy. When you first meet them, it looks like that they're shy, but I would say that people that have a lot of Virgo energy are masters at playing dumb, playing stupid, playing like they don't know what's going on, playing like, they're just in the back, just doing their thing, just sitting there, not doing nothing. They're masters at making it look like Nothing is going on inside, making it look like they don't notice anything. But understand, like, the worst thing you could do to someone with a lot of Virgo energy in their chart is to underestimate them, or to think that they don't know what's going on, or to think that they're dumb. They're masters at playing dumb. And this is because that they kind of hold a lot of their emotional nature in. They kind of hold a lot of their thinking processes in, because that's where their analytical nature goes into hyperdrive in their mental, in their mind. So they like to play dumb, like to play in the background while noticing everything. They kind of watch you to see how you act when you think that you know more than them, when you think that you have the power, I'll say, in the dynamic. They kind of watch and notice how you act and react, so they know, like, what category to put you, how to maneuver in the situation. Like, everything in their mind is very methodical and very, like, systematic in everything they do. Like I said in my first video, the body part that Virgo rules is the intestines, large intestines, small intestines, and the pancreas. And as as I say in my videos, everything ties in together, whether it's in life, the human cycle, the body, science, everything ties in together perfectly. So, like, think about the small intestines, the large intestines, the pancreas. What the purpose of this is in your body is to take in food, give the body the nutrients it needs, and to bring out the waste. It kind of picks out what the body needs, and the rest, it kind of gives out the waste. It lets your body, it starts the digestive system. It gives your body the nourishment, the nutrients. Like, it really picks apart what's not needed. It picks apart what's needed, brings it here, brings it there. It's kind of like the structure of how we're eating food and how we're getting nutrients in our body. And a little sidebar, by the way, if you do have a lot of Virgo energy in your chart, understand how important your gut health is, taking care of your body. And you most likely, if you do have a lot of Virgo energy in your chart, you work out a lot, most likely work out a lot anyway. Most likely you really take care of your body anyway. Most likely you're very picky on what you put inside your body, very picky on, like, how you take care of your body. But understand how important gut health is, the intestines, small intestines, pancreas. That's why I always preach, like, intermittent fasting and not eating too much all the time, not eating junk food all the time. But that's a sidebar anyway. But anyway, the Virgo energy is ruled by the small intestines and the pancreas. So the way that the intestines pick out things and give the body what it needs is how Virgo energy, the psychological nature of Virgo energy is. It picks out things. It can really look at a whole situation, pick out what's not needed in their mental, see what doesn't fit, see what does fit, see what could be better. Like, they're automatically always seeking to make things work, make things right, put things in right situations. So a lot of times when you see them, they're all reserved and shy and low-key into themselves. But understand how they're working, what their mind is doing. They're peeping their environment, seeing who's the loudest talking person in the room, who's the toughest, who the one that feels like they're the toughest. Like, they can really see through people's, like, personas and like facades, as in, like, that person thinks they're this, that person thinks I'm dumb, that I don't know what's going on, that person thinks I don't see what's going on. But they're really analytical in their nature. Like I said, the mantra is I analyze. And now there's a good and bad things to being analytical. The kind of flaw of being analytical, and if you have a lot of Virgo energy in your chart, you'll probably relate to this, is it's called, like, over analyzing, or paralysis by over analysis, or over analyzing. analysis by paralysis, or something like that. It's like when you over analyze so much that you just, like, become paralyzed and you don't make a move. Like, when you have so many options or so many things that you're trying to, like, put together, so many things that you're trying to analyze so much that you think so much that you don't even actually make a move. You actually don't do anything because you're so over analytical. So keep that in mind if you have this placement, if you have a lot of Virgo energy in your chart, that you're not over analytical so much that you're actually not doing anything. You're actually not making a move because you're afraid that if I do this, this will happen, or if I don't do this, like, it's like the analytical nature could be a little OD a little bit. Also, in your environment, you could be a little OD, as in OCD, as in what's going on in your environment, making sure this is clean, making sure this is perfect, doing this, doing that, kind of being nitpicky about others around you, kind of being critical about others around you, like, you should be doing this, or this should be like that. It could be, like, a little overboard with the over analytical nature. But the most important is to not be overboard with the over analytical nature to yourself, like, not to be so critical on yourself. Like, Virgo energy people are amazing at what they do because they put 100% effort in what they do, put 100% energy in what they do, and they want to make sure things are right and perfect. but it could be a detriment. Is like when you're doing something, when you're presenting something, when you're creating something, and to the naked eye, to anybody else, it's like, yo, this is amazing work. I am so impressed. Like, this is beautiful. This is amazing. This is so smart. This is great. But then to that Virgo person, it's like, nah, this gotta be like this a little better. It's like y'all could really pick apart even your own like creations, your own self, the way you move, the way you dress. You could really critique yourself so much that you can never be satisfied in what you're doing. You can never be satisfied in what you're presenting. And that kind of leads to like low-key depression or low-key mental kind of mental problems, as in like you're never fully satisfied in like in what's going on because you're always critical on what's going on or what you could do better or what could be like this. And that stems and goes out to being critical on others and kind of nitpicking on others, and people kind of get annoyed that you're always trying to nitpick and trying to like see what's going on. It's like Virgo energy really loves to make things right. The pancreas, the small intestine, the large intestines is always moving when there's food inside because it has to pick things out and make things right in the stomach, basically. So understand how important it is to be critical of others and yourself when it matters, when it's needed, but also how important it is to know when to have balance and know when you're being over analytical, when you're being over critical on yourself, because you will never be satisfied in what you do. Understand that with this placement. But overall though, like I stated before, the sixth house in our chart is like the mundaneness of life. Taking care of your body, eating right, cleaning, taking care of your teeth, taking care of your hair. It's like these small things, like clipping your nails, putting lotion on your body, like these small mundane things that you have to do every single day. Like you have to eat right every single day. You have to take care of your body every single day. You gotta like clean your house and do these small, minute, mundane things every single day. So like to the average person, they kind of skip it. Like it's way easier to just go to McDonald's and eat junk food every day. It's way easier to kind of skip not clipping your nails and not taking a shower. It's so easy to like not do the mundaneness of life. But the Virgo energy person, Virgo energy-esque, sixth house energy, focuses on the mundaneness of life. So a lot of times come off as in like they're boring or they're kind of too stuck in their ways. They're kind of too stuck in the structure of making sure things are right. But like I said in that first video, whenever you're doing something, you're doing the right thing, as in making progress and doing the right thing consistently every day, doing the right thing. Nothing else will happen except progress is being made and keep going up, and that's how Virgos really thrive in whatever, like being successful at what they're doing. Just look at the famous Virgo people that like Beyonce, Michael Jackson, like people that actually did the mundaneness, practice, did the mundaneness of things, and look how great their artwork is. Look how great their music is. Look how great their energy is, and as in what they present, because they actually take the practical practice to carry out things and to make sure things are great. So people that have Virgo energy understand how important it is to, first of all, and I'm saying this because like I've been really on a binge of like nutrition, taking care of health. I personally have like a strong sixth house stellium. I have a stellium, like I said, stellium is when you have more than like three or more planets. When you have 3 or more planets in a house, it's like a stellium. So taking care of health, nutrition is essential with this placement. The stomach is like a second brain. The nervous system will run faster, will like kind of give you kind of anxiety, anxious energy if your gut is not clean and healthy. So intermittent fasting is a big thing. But overall though, Virgo energy, if you want to get with a Virgo person, they have to look at you and know that, first of all, they have to see potential in you, and you have to see it in yourself. You have to be the one to actually be open to upgrading your life, to be open to improving on life. They want to know that you're smart, that you're able to be reliable and trustworthy, because trust is a big thing for Virgo energy. Virgos are not the type to date one person after next, one person after next. They're really type to, once they're in a relationship, they get stable and they actually want to stay with it for a long time, for a long haul. So when they get their heart broken, they could take months, years, they could take a long time just analyzing like, damn, what did I do wrong? What did that person do wrong? Why didn't I catch that? Like they could really take a long time being by themselves, just like kind of analyzing what happened. Like, why did I let myself do this? So like when you're with a Virgo person, the biggest thing they care about is being able to trust you, you being trustworthy, you being able to improve in your life, you being smart, not being the type to always want to be always want to be lazy and not do the mundaneness of life, like not care about your health or cleaning and things like that. Like they want to make sure you have potential to improve. And what do you get from dating a Virgo person is the way they show their affection. Like I said in my first videos, it's not by, you know, cuddling all the time, like watching Netflix all day and cuddling and like doing all that mushy gushy stuff all day. But what they will do for you is be practical and give you practical ways of affection. They will clean for you, they will cook for you, they will like do things for, give you advice, help you with your business. They will do things that will make your life improve in a practical way. So watch. You could tell a Virgo person likes you by what they do for you, how they're practical for you, the advice they give you, the attention they give you. Because a lot, like I said, they're perfectly okay by being alone, being by themselves, being single, not really being outward in their affection, not really being outward in their emotions. Like I said, they kind of keep their emotions at bay. But when you notice that that Virgo person is opening up to you a little more, that Virgo person is like, you know, giving you things, being practical, being of acts of service to you and helping you and actually like, you know, opening up emotionally to you, then you know that that Virgo person is rocking with you. And then you have to realize that you also have to be trustworthy. You also have to be able to upgrade and improve your life so that Virgo person will feel safe enough to move with you. Like I said, they're not the type to bounce from relationship to relationship. So take relationships seriously. Don't be on the lookout for the lovey-dovey outward PDA affection, but be on the lookout for the practical nature of Virgo, for Virgo energy. So remember, like I said, earth signs, Virgo energy, practical, very analytical, masters at playing dumb. So don't think that they don't know what's going on, because they know what's going on times 10. Like they know way more than you know what's going on. And then like in a social environment, they're not the type to be going up to everybody, introducing themselves. They're the type to be like, you know, reserved, chilling, but peeping everything. Earth signs, masters at playing dumb, very practical, very analytical. And overall, the last message is to take care of your health especially if you have a lot of Virgo energy. Make sure you have a good workout regimen. Make sure you're intermittent fasting or have a type of diet that is clean, whole foods, not junk food and snacks and, you know, like processed foods. Like make sure you have a good gut health, and you'll realize how your anxiety won't be as much. It's kind of hard to erase anxiety because, like I said, Virgo ruled by Mercury has internal anxiety all the time, internal nervousness all the time. So taking care of that gut health is a big key thing with this with Virgo energy. So that was my video on Virgo energy. I hope y'all enjoyed that. My next video is going to be on the Libra energy, and you already know I'm about to go in. If you have subscribed to my channel, appreciate all y'all for real, you already know. But if you still haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, handle it one time for your boy. Don't forget to drink your water, mind your business, be safe and breathe. It's your boy Lil Finesse Jiggy Hippie. I'm going to see all y'all when I see y'all.